Island's Keep. Pleasure to have you guys here. We're going to be continuing with some Final Fantasy 16. Turn up the sound of my headphones real quick. Boom. Amazing. Okay, so we have a few side quests we got to do before we start getting ready to move forward with the story. So I'm going to start first with the Morganbeards. We're going to start here with the Morganbeards. All right. I think last we left on specifically, yes. So we just destroyed Drake's Breath. So we are getting ready to take the fight to Hugo Kupka.
Don't we?
Grabbing his toy. Yeah, we're about to fight to Hugo Kupka, so we got to kind of
Take ages to tidy all this
side
stuff
quests.
up.
Jill's a bit hurt, so she's being infirmed presently. We're going to wrap up these side quests before we go visit her and get her some time to recuperate. Nice.
Sid.
It's looking good. And we are in the Sorrowwise. Oh, a little 19 killer bee. Wrong icon. Something's different, but what seems different? How's it going? Welcome on in. Alright, those guys are all dead. Super dead. What's up, man? Are you sitting on a bench? I mean, I'm not sitting on a bench. I do have these two little chairs. These are cushioned chairs. So I mean, it kind of looks like a bench because I'm sitting in the middle of them. But I use these because they're nice and comfy. And then also, my wife and I, we've been playing games together because I have this hooked up between my PC and my PS5. So we got one comfy chair for her, one comfy chair for me. I guess the big thing that's probably the difference is I ended up getting upgraded to the second monitor, and as a result of that new second monitor, I have a lot more room on my gaming setup. So there's way more room on this table, and as a result of that, I was able to clear out a better spot for camera. Game volume is overpowering me. Well, that is fixable. Where are you? Let's go -7. Let me know if that is a little bit better. Turned the Blue Yeti up just a bit, and I'm actually going to push this little guy over because I have more room, so I'm able to use the boom arm for the microphone a lot more. So this is probably going to be a little bit easier. I don't know if that works better. Okay. That one's not affecting it at all. Got it. I had 2 sliders here for audio. Boom. Okay, I think I turned it down about 4 dB. Let me know if that's a little bit easier now that we're back in the full swing of volume. And oh, goodness. Might just be super loud battle stuff. It could be. Is it still... I mean, it's probably something I can fix a bit on my end, though. We want to make sure everything's blended. So, let me... see, master volume. It might be the music. Maybe the music volume. So, we'll turn that down to about 85. And effects volume... we'll keep that as it is for right now. See, it's like we can make minor changes as needed, but we want to make sure it's super balanced. So I appreciate the help. Oh god! Oh god! No! That's better. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So perfect. And yeet. Nice. Get him. Yeah. So. Yeah, I got these 2 chairs here because my wife and I, we've been playing a lot of games side by side, which has been a lot of fun. So, it has been pretty great, and that's why it looks like I'm sitting on a bench. Yeet! But I'm working on... I might be able to get a new camera through the rewards program I have at my work. I have quite the points. Looks like a love seat. Yeah, right? I mean, I get it. It's a byproduct of me sitting in the middle, right where the crease is, and the fact that they're both the same chair. It's completely understandable. And I had myself a little bit of a giggle there. But I have quite a bit of stuff saved up at my work. We have a rewards program. It's a recognition system. So obviously, like when people are doing a good job, and like you really just want to let them know you appreciate them, you go ahead and send them 500 points. And then leadership across the board can boost that. And when they boost it, it adds another 500 points for free. So obviously when people start getting these massive pile-ons of recognition, it works out really well for people, and the rewards are very, very diverse. So many different things you can get, from gift cards to furniture, and I've been trying for the longest time to save up for a Nintendo Switch because they had one on there, but then they took it off. It's not on the store anymore. So I have it on my wish list still because it still has but it's out of stock. So if by chance they ever add it back on, then then I can save up for a Nintendo Switch. But I don't know. So we'll see. Maybe I get another camera, and then I can mount that up on one of these monitors here. So I'm not using this one with a stand. This one's a bit more level, but it also is getting in the way of my screens. What the hell is this thing doing? I'm just trading one thing out for another. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Nope. That's gonna hit me. I'm surprised that didn't hit me. Ooh, nice. That's what I'm saying. And we're gonna not dodge that one. Crap. Okay, come in. Nope. We're gonna hit this twice. I was supposed to dodge that, and I didn't. I'm doing bad at this right now. If I could stop that, would be great. Thank you. Get him. So we'll see how that all works out. But it's gonna be pretty great. And I got really sweet news. We're getting close on my D&D group. Which, by the way, I'm gonna pause real quick and shout out my Dungeons & Dragons group. If you're watching this on YouTube, what you need to go do is check out my Dungeons & Dragons group, which is the Couch Co-op 5e. We have five of us, and we hang out in this room right behind me and play Dungeons & Dragons. Anyways, we're getting ready to finish up our second campaign here soon. We're really close to finishing it up, so I don't know how much longer. I counted roughly about anywhere between 3 to 5 sessions left, and because it's kind of a really iffy point, yeah, come one, come all to the D&D stream, back. It's so much fun. But because we're at a very like undetermined level of like how long is this going to take, it's 100% dependent on the players. One of my players, specifically Katray, wanted to get his hand at DMing a Call of Cthulhu kind of like small adventure, like a 1-shot or 2-shot scenario to buy time in between campaign 2 and 3, which we've always prepped for some bit of space and trying to find fun ways to fill in that space while we do our campaign prep and finish up our post-campaign reviews that we can get better. And Trey, in his honesty, had offered that he wasn't entirely certain if he was fully ready and that he wants a little bit more time. I said, you know what? I got you, man. So we are going to do a mini-series that is going to wrap up the characters from Campaign 1. So we are going to do a small adventure. It's going to be one adventure, so a few sessions, maybe, at level 20 with our Campaign 1 characters. So I'm really excited for that. I need to get a miniature for it, and it is inbound. It is nice. And that's one of the things I'm really excited for, because that mini took some work, and I'm so glad that I was able to get it exactly as I wanted. So it is a custom mini, custom, and I don't know the size. I can't say that for certain, but classification on it in terms of its purchasable size is considered XL. And I don't know what that means in terms of like comparing it to other ones. So we're just gonna wing it. We'll see. I'm really excited. It's my last update on it is that it is currently being forged. So we do all of our miniatures through Hero Forge. And so it is currently being forged, and I'm trying to get the rest of our Campaign 3 miniatures ordered sometime within the next few days. Like, we gotta get them ordered quick. So I'm working with them to get those miniatures prepped out, because they'll need to place the orders so that we're not maybe pushed back like another week. And that's what the mini-series is also going to help us do, is because we can't really put a for sure timetable as to how fast we'll wrap up this campaign. If we end up wrapping up in 5 weeks, then we'll have more time to flesh out characters, and there should be no excuse. That's my personal opinion. However, if we end up in 3 weeks, then we need to be ready. So the mini-series will help with that, and being able to get the miniatures prepped and everything, and it's going to be exciting because one of the things we're doing over on the channel is Katray's been working so diligently with prepping things to get posted to our social medias, which has been phenomenal. I got to follow up with him on that so that we can get started, but that's going to be fun because we'll have like he's creating like an art, like a digital art like background, so that it's like a base that we can constantly put messages on. So that's going to be fun. And then on top of that, what was I just going to say? Why did it just leave my mind? Yeah, that just totally dipped out of my mind, and now I'm mad. I'm gonna think about it for a second and completely spaced. I remember what it was. For our Campaign 3 minis, one of the things that we're going to be doing is on Hero Forge, obviously it shows you what the characters look like as you're crafting them. So we use the colored plastic, so we get to see the characters pretty much in full color, and it's going to help us when we place our orders to get a good idea of like what these characters are going to look like. And we know full well that for the past 2 campaigns, and more so for our very first campaign, we've been working so hard to develop all the little things on our various, whether it's on the table, whether it's, you know, on the stream, whatever it might be, to look as good as we can. And one of the biggest difficulties we face is just getting, you know, viewers to really know like what our characters look like. And so I told them that they need to screenshot a close-up, probably a bust of their character model before we place the order, because it'll be in full color, and that way we can take that, we can make it a PDF file, and we can just put it right onto Streamlabs. So then there's little character pictures that are associated with the name tags that we have, because we do have name tags on the stream which show just the names in the classes. So this will help further with getting a little bit more of an image of who it is that is what, and that's going to be a lot more fun. Oh god, 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 no, no, no! I'm bad at dodging right now. I'm doing really terrible. Sorry, dude. Nice, yeah, I'm so excited. No, 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 boom, boom, oh god, oh god, oh god, do the thing, dude, no, you didn't, no, go, yeah, there we go. So it's gonna be fun. I've never DM'd a level 20 campaign before, never DM'd anything with level 20 in it, so I'm really frightened. What's a normal D&D mini size, like 28 millimeters? I think so. I actually think that's normal size, 28. So I don't know how Hero Forge, what they classify as their XL. Maybe I could probably look that up. It's probably doable. Just Hero Forge XL size comparison. Yeah, that'll probably do the work here. How big are XL? They can go up to 45. That's crazy. Yeah, so almost up to 45 millimeters. So that's close to doubled. Like, which I mean makes sense. It's XL, but that's close to double the size. So that's ridiculous because it's gonna be massive. And the best part is it has a base, and I'm really excited. I put a lot of work into this miniature. I'm not showing it to my players when it arrives early, and I will be unboxing it. Well, I mean, I'm gonna unbox it personally, but then I'm gonna put it back in the box, and you know, so that it's not like covered in saran wrap and bubble wrap. But I'm gonna be like unboxing it for the players, like the moment I unleash this miniature. So I can't be more stoked for that, to just be like completely honest. Probably what I'm the most excited for. Okay, so we did 2 hunts and a quest. I'm positive there's another hunt here that I'm missing, but unfortunately I can't confirm, so we'll go back to the hideaway in a moment to confirm that. I know we have a quest here, and another one is not showing up, so we just got to do cut from the cloth, and we should be golden to keep moving forward. Yeah, but I've never DM'd a level 20 campaign before. It's one of the things that I'm really looking forward to, but it also, there's a little bit of kind of, I guess, excitement and eagerness, because my players are going to be quite literally gods walking. And I mean, they already were at the end of campaign 1 because they were level 17, and Omar and Nuke could cast invulnerability and just not take any damage through an entire fight with Tiamat, which is stupid. But you know, I have that to contest with, and a part of that is because they're level 20, they're quite literally legends, and a part of that is I feel like they need to have special abilities, and so I've been working on specific gifts to provide them that they achieve in the peak of their power. So, like, for example, I think I'm gonna regret this, but I created this idea when I was using Lux in campaign 2, because he's titled as an avatar champion of the god Bahamut,
XVI?
to give him the King's Justice Decree. It's an ability that he has to set forth a decree that kind of rewrites the law of the magic that he's been gifted as a Divine Soul Sorcerer. And so he's able to instantly reclaim once per 7 days, but he can instantly reclaim a 9th level spell slot. And so that allows him to cast 2 9th level spell slots within the same day. And that's crazy. Granted, he can only do that once a week. It's not something I want him doing every day. Otherwise, that's crazy. But, like, that is something I would imagine that a level 20 character who is at the height of his power, who's been granted power beyond imaginable abilities by the gods, would be capable of doing. And so I have to do that for even the ones that aren't magical. Like, Arboris has no magic at all. None. And I have to come up with some, like, god-bending ability that I think would benefit a monk to his degree. And I'm really struggling with his. His is a bit difficult. Whereas I think I got Hakon's and Nutay's down. Granted, my players think that I killed Hakon because I made it look like I killed Hakon. So. Also, they just found out that Hakon has 2 kids. And they think I killed him. I might have really done them dirty on that end, but they'll be fine. They'll find out he's alive. They just don't know. They just don't get it.
State your animals left him in.
State your animals left him in. What's going on here?
Is there something wrong?
Yeah, look at this
If you're a
crook.
bandit come to steal
A
my
thief.
stuff, you're going to be sorely disappointed. And all thanks to this fool.
Yeah, what a
It
fool.
was you who stepped into my path.
Only after that feather brain trampled me.
Feather. Oh, feather. I thought he said fever, like fever. Leave him sweating a bit. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to ramp up tension.
Refuse,
Just a
and I
smidge.
shall report you to the garrison
Granted, they
as
got in a
soon
fight
as
over who was going to tame the Alpha Griffin, because they just reclaimed the castle of Linar Mall from the Cloud Giants. Granted, they were pretty much given it because
I am.
Lux doesn't want anything to do with it, and neither do the rest of the sort of the council. But
Pay whatever you ask.
it has griffins on it,
as protection.
and there's an alpha griffin, naturally, because if there's multiple griffins, I gotta think animalistically, one of them's naturally gonna be the alpha, and so 2 of the players wanted to
It's time to collect.
tame that alpha griffin. He's not about it, and they almost got in a fight over it, so I had to, like,
And we'd have already collected.
I had to step in a smidge and be like, guys, it's a griffin. We're dealing with a griffin. We don't need to, it's just a griffin. And you might not even fly it. That's the best part. They're probably not gonna use this griffin, and they're getting so upset about it. That part, I laughed at. You can't control what your players, like, because they don't know. Like, I gifted them a griffin. They think they're gonna use it. They have no idea. They don't. I have to be graceful. They have no clue. But it's also gonna be funny when then they realize that they're not gonna be using this griffin. Like, we made that big of a deal about a griffin. Be like, yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Imagine being in my shoes. OP monk ability, chakra kamehameha. Dude, no joke. That would be pretty cool. It would be pretty cool, and I'm trying to think, because he's a monk, and he's a very fighter-heavy monk, because he's the way of Kensei, and so they prioritize weaponry. And so I'm even considering giving him, like, fighter abilities, and do, like, probably giving him an action surge. He can throw out, I think, 3 attacks. Granted, that might be different. I think it's 3. And if it is 3 attacks, then 6 attacks. Like, that's crazy. That's absolutely nuts. But I don't know, because like a chakra kamehameha would be super dope, because he's got key points, but he uses them on combat abilities, not on, like, chakra abilities. So, like, that would be cool. There's an island somewhere full of forgotten D&D pets. That's not even a joke. That definitely has to be somewhere. There has to be just some forgotten land that's like the island of Misfit, or what? The island of
He seemed intent on letting the bandit
the toys from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I think it was the island of Misfit Toys or something like that, where it was like all the broken toys that were left behind from previous Christmases that were just never wanted
You
anymore.
must allow me to reward you.
And they had 6 attacks. Jesus, true flurry of blows. Yeah, and on top of a flurry of blows, that would be like that'd be 8. If he had 6 attacks in the round and then added a flurry of blows on top of that, that's a total of 8 attacks in that round. That's crazy. Island Misfit Toys, yeah. I remember they had it was like a lion or a chimera. It was like a winged lion or something that had a toothache, I think, as their king. And,
So you and my
the
mother
dentist.
were right. It is always bandits.
Had to
And were it
do a
not for
root
the
canal.
kindness of our free sword here, you'd be buying your order back from them at twice the price. Now, if you don't mind, I have a pressing appointment at the Vale before my return to Boklad. Farewell.
Oh, I almost forgot. I suppose you'll be wanting your linen. You'll be happy to know both bolts arrived safely along with the rest of the delivery. I've also added a few extra lengths of our finest fabrics to the bundle. Free of charge.
You sure?
My mother would insist. It's the least we can do for the man who saved our shipment.
And oh, so a shipment have we saved. Bundle of cloth.
Back to Hortense with her cloth.
That's all we are, huh? We're just cloth trades. We're not even trading cloth. We're just giving it to him. Best part about sitting on my bench is I can sit crisscrossed applesauce, and it's like the most comfy. This is like true gamer position, like sitting on a chair
Don't worry.
in one of the most relaxed positions imaginable,
This will more than
and just
satisfy
enjoying
your
it.
needs.
Oh man, I finally got around to starting 1,000-year blood war. You have me interested. I have no idea what you're talking about, and that's my fault. But I loved what you just said, and now I'm looking it up.
What's this? I don't recall ordering any silk or velvet or...
Ah,
Is this
bleach.
clockwork? Krieger's ghost.
You know who would really love
Definitely
this?
the Draper expects me to
Who
pay
would
for
love
this.
knowing this is
You
Nick
don't worry on that score, Hortense.
over at my D&D
You're a
group,
gift.
because he is a
For services
bleach
rendered. I
fan.
can always return them if you like.
Oh, no.
He
Oh,
would
there's only to
be
hasty
he would
about
fall
that.
in
I'm
love
sure I can put
instantly
all 3
with the
divisions.
idea that people, if you like that. I know, lol,
Which
yeah,
one's most
he
to your liking?
loves
I-
bleach.
Don't know.
Let's go with a white continental silk.
This one, I suppose.
Why not?
I've a mind to give a piece to Jill. Did you know she's quite a little seamstress?
I know needlecraft was amongst her lessons at the castle.
Her lessons? Oh, that's right. The 2 of you were raised together.
out of nowhere. Whew. Oh boy.
Quite together, but when my father put down the uprising in the Northern Territories, Jill was taken as a ward to ensure that her father, the Silvermane, would keep the peace.
She's an honest-to-goodness princess then, isn't she? I could tell, you know. Some people just have that air about them.
I don't know who the
Roaming around here,
Silvermane
mind.
is.
I'd offered to sell her something that might let her suit her station. But she'd most likely turn me down, as she always does. Tell me not to waste the fabric when it's better used on the children.
No, not Final
Don't take
Fantasy
it the wrong
15.
way.
Final Fantasy
He
16.
certainly seems to be
The
attached to the last
Silvermane.
outfit you made her.
Sometimes I think she never takes it off.
Yeah, Jill is great.
Perhaps she'll make something for herself
Father
as a
has an actual
Right.
entry known as the
I'm sure she
Silvermane.
won't turn it down.
So we got to find that
We'll
entry.
see, I suppose.
Okay. So her dad's got an actual lore entry called the Silvermane, so we got to find that. And I gotta know where it is. Made of linen? No way! I love that when you're just kind of running around and like the music's going and you're having a great time, you just hear the sound of Clive's leather just chafing against itself while he runs. And it's like this persistent squishiness
It's rare that we see you so often in the backyard, Sid.
of the
Brings you
leather
to the
like
gardens.
stretching and compressing. And it is quite It is just
I found your
just the
flowers.
ever-present undertone
Yes, wonderful.
of being at the Hideaway is
These
having
are
to
almost
listen to his
identical
leather.
the plates in my tome. Did you have any trouble locating them?
No.
Finding them was the easy part, but it's odd. They remind me of my childhood somehow. I don't remember these flowers specifically, but we must have grown them in the castle garden. If the petals are
Ye old swamp crotch. Oh no.
possible that the
Hello,
visitors
good
were
sir.
the tinctures
I
and
am a
treatments
humble
they made my
paladin,
brother.
a lowly knight, if you
local
would.
healers were
And
convinced
I
of
need to
their
know,
potency.
where is
All
the
the more
nearest
reason to begin
trouser
growing our
smith?
own
I have
supply
seemed
here.
to have
Allow me to use some of the flowers you
swampened
gave me to make something that might aid
my
you on your
trousers.
travels.
And it
don't hear I
is
went to extract the essence from the
unfortunately
petals.
a veritable deluge of human sweat and stank, if you will. I need a trouser smith to fix this. I'm not sure. Might need some baby powder, some Gold Bond, not baking soda. Why the hell did I say baking soda?
And here we are.
Baby powder.
Vial of pure Morgan beard
I
extract.
can't think of anything else that would fix.
A single drop
Other
added
than
to
baby
any one
powder.
of your restoratives will increase its potency. At least
Regardless, find ye old trouser smith. Jesus. Oh my lord, my words. Gold Bond. It's like, help me, sir. I am in need of assistance. It's just, I have deluged my trousers, good sir. Imagine that being an interact. If that happens at my game table, I am gonna probably die of laughter. I keep Gold Bond in my truck. It's a dude, facts. Like, it 100% is a lifesaver whenever you need it. It's kind of, there's a lot of things in this world that exist along the lines of this simple principle. You'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. You can say that for a lot of things. A lot of things. You would just rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Because when you have it and you need it, it's quite literally life-saving. But if you have it and you don't need it, at least you have it. Because one day, you will need it. I have applied that principle to, two things in my entire life. Truth. Okay, let's see where these other hunts are that I am missing. Because I'm missing a few. We're going to ask about, we're going to view the hunts. We're not going to ask about the hunts, we're going to view them. Oh, we're not missing nothing. We're good. I was sorely mistaken. But I'm glad that my incorrectness was proven for its
Done what I
falsehood.
can, but the rest is up to you. You need to start taking better care of yourself.
Uh-oh.
Understood.
Whoa! Whoa! Hey! Man. My paladin eyes. I just gotta turn over here.
Spread. Make sure she rests.
Mrs. Paladin doesn't appreciate the principle that she'd not have tossed the mint. My poor mint
If it
gone.
hurts,
Now you just hide
tell me,
it.
you know.
Now you just have to hide it.
I'll understand.
Makes life easy. My poor
I can
mint.
bear it.
Find it interesting that this game has dropped
You shouldn't have to.
2 scenes where I'm borderline going is this too much? Is this
This isn't just
too much for Twitch?
your struggle, Clive. It's ours.
And this is why I mark all of my
We'll see
videos on
how hard
YouTube
you
as
fight.
not meant for
It
children.
inspires us to do the same.
Because I didn't know you could do that when you upload videos to YouTube. I found that out
You to save the world all on your own.
with my D&E videos, that you can mark them as not intended for children.
That's not.
So I do that with mine.
Ignore
Because, in part, I'm probably not the kind of person. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm dangerous as a content creator. You could have someone watch my Kingdom Hearts videos like a kid, and it would be totally fine. There's no issue there. But I'm not intending it to be for little kids. I'm not intending it for it to be 19-year-olds.
In here.
I'm not intending it to be for 7-year-olds. I'm not intending for it to be for 34-year-olds. But I'm not intending it intentionally to be for little
Those
kids.
areas
So
under
I mark that all the time. Because like I wouldn't say it's an 18 plus. I wouldn't say it's like it requires parental supervision, but like it.
This isn't the Dalmekian army.
It's not
we're
my
talking
intent.
about.
My intent's
It's the men
definitely
of the
not
lot
like,
from
oh yeah,
Spain.
95% of my audience is
Hugo
9.
Cook,
Great.
his private
That would be
guard.
terrifying. I'd have to clean up my act
There is
fast.
in hell in Rosalith. Trying
Twitch
to
is fine
batter
with
down
those
the
scenes as long as the whole
castle
game
gates.
isn't that. That's why games like
Looking
Hoonie
for
Popper
me.
Band. I don't even know what that is, and I'm glad.
Seems that
I'm gonna
way.
be okay with
Reckon
that,
old
but
Hugo has
unfortunately now I
finally
have to look it
worked out
up.
who Sid really is.
Then this is just
I'm gonna hate my life after this.
It's a trap, all right. The daddy
Nice.
of all fucking traps.
Nice. Great. So glad.
I'm going to Rosalith.
This is golden.
You're not serious. That's exactly what he wants you to do, Clive.
Look, I don't know why Kuka harbors such a grudge against Sid.
My life has been
as long
enriched
as it's left
having
to fester,
figured that out.
Our world will never know peace. He has dragged the rest of Storm into this
Dude,
pointless
Hugo
war
Kuka has
just to
no
fight
idea
them.
what's about to hit him because we are getting ready to go straight to Rosalith.
Stand and watch while my home
This whole next scene, this whole next area, beautiful, and I'm in love with it.
Hugo Kuka must die.
That's what I'm talking about, Clive. Let's get him.
I've lost enough friends to that man already. I don't want to lose any more. So let's go and kill the bastard.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm coming too. After all, we're in this together.
I have a full scene on one of my VODs from Kingdom Come Deliverance. Nice. I've never played that game. I am quite interested in it. Is it good? No problems? Okay. Alright. Oh, that's good to know. That's good to know. I'm gonna check down that box. But, like, I don't know if I would go and say, like, oh, cool, we've confirmed on Kingdom Come Deliverance, which, now that we think about it, is kind of aptly named. Great game, quite difficult. Perfect. I'm fine with that. I like Dark Souls, so I'm good with difficulty. If it's not that level of difficulty, I'm still good with it. But there's some games on Steam, for example, that, like, when you look at them, you question your own faith in humanity. Some of these games are dicey. They're pretty much just X-rated games, and I wouldn't recommend them to anyone. But they're hilarious to look at. Like, if you look at, like, the description of it on Steam, when it's like, do you want to buy this game? And I imagine most people are like, no.
I may have more for you.
You just have to remember that someone's out there going, yeah,
I've gave you the news then. We're leaving for Rosalith.
combat is a
Before
real
I know
challenge.
exactly what's
That's
going
good.
on.
I like that. But I
We
mean,
heard.
I know it's a medieval game, and I would hope it's
Nobody was
a bit of a
expecting the
challenge
Daleks to
because,
open up a
you know,
new front
people
against
do,
the
you know,
Empire.
war
Least of
in the
all
medieval
our friends
times
and
was like,
provinces.
even if you were great, you had a great chance of dying.
We've known two saying the same thing. I've been passing them on to Vivian, and I hope she can make sense of them. If you're set on going, you'll want to talk to her.
Okay, we're gonna go talk to Vivian real
Understood.
quick.
Ah, if it isn't my favorite pupil. Let's see now. Where did we leave?
Uh-oh.
Well, this is a surprise. My lectures are rarely so well attended.
For an audience.
You know what they say? A little knowledge.
Now my cat wants to lay down on my lap. Now she's being a big,
We're going to
kind of
Rosalith
realistic
to
in
look
that
at
if you
Kuka.
come up to a group of 4 or 5
What's
enemies,
the
you're probably
situation
gonna
now?
die. See, that's good.
Whoa
We like
there,
realism.
Lord Rossfield.
A sensibility. Dude,
I'm sure
bro.
you're jumping at the bit to return to
Calm
your
down.
roost. But to fully understand the present situation, one must first understand how it came to be.
What's your problem? What are we doing?
Let us begin with the story of
We're gonna lay down?
Kuka, or the permanent economic advisor to the
Yep.
Dalmekian government,
Okay.
to give him his formal title. In a republic founded on commerce,
There we
could
go.
hardly be a more influential
There
position.
we go. Nice kitty.
It has granted
Good
him both
puss puss.
extraordinary wealth
Parry counters are
and
key. Okay,
extraordinary
got it.
power.
I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense
Not
because a lot of
that
sword
he ever
fighting.
wanted for the latter.
Being Titan's dominant, he is also Dhalmekia's last line of defense. A fact he has used to his considerable advantage.
Of course he did. Why wouldn't
he
you?
is even able to pry Drake's Fang, one of the pillars of the Republic, from Parliament's grip. And he was quick to buy the loyalty of the Fang's
Kitty said,
protectors.
"Hello, peasant. You may
Today
provide
they
me
are
with
his
affection now."
faithful creatures,
Yeah,
a
she's a
private
bit of
army
a
all by
daddy's
name.
girl. So
The
whenever
selfsame army
she's
that
got a
marches
free
upon Rosarian
minute with me,
soil as we
she just
speak.
wants to snuggle.
By which I mean Imperial soil.
She almost
not that
never
she's reminding of the fact.
leaves me alone.
Suffice it to say, the Empire's attentions are elsewhere at present.
Huh.
Deadlocked as it is with Dhalmekia over its
I
occupation
know.
of the Crystalline Dominion,
Okay, you just lay there.
where its legions are now gathered. Scarcely a handful of garrisons remain to secure its western provinces, and half of them left after the fall of Drake's Breath. With the threat of the Ironblood thus diminished, they had little cause to fear a maritime invasion. And so today, only a token force guards the former duchy's shores, as Kupka was quick to descry. He landed his troops on the Rosarian coast without encountering so much as a single ship.
Because Ravlos was just
All
left
for you,
undefended.
Clive. He
There's a
wants
bait.
your head.
Yeah, okay.
And so he and his men advance upon Rosalith, not to capture the province, but to draw you out.
Yeah, when we arrive, they're basically laying waste to the city. And we have to rush to its defense.
You said Kupka's
gonna be
forces
great.
sailed up the coast. What of Port Isolde then? Is the city safe?
Quite, according to the Guardians of the Flame. The Dhalmekian fleet floated by without incident. But not without remark. When they learned Kupka's forces were making for Rosalith, our friends were quick to begin arranging the exodus of her citizens.
What
And
is
so the
what?
stage will soon be set for your heroic homecoming. Alas,
She like kicks
it
her
will be a
feet
more
out
trying task to enter
and then
the
put them up
capital
in the
than it
air
was to leave it.
as if like she's stretching.
Hugo's men hold Buick
Just
Bridge,
like, oh my
despite
God.
the Imperials' repeated attempts to wrest it back from their grasp. And they were careful not to repeat the Empire's mistake in neglecting
Stop
their
making
coastal
biscuits because you're not
defenses.
good at keeping your
The
murder
seas
mittens
around Rosalith
closed.
are firmly
Thank you.
under Dhalmekian control. So tell me,
Thank you.
pupil mine, what do you believe to be the best route to Rosalith?
The north.
Yep. Does your
Across
kitty
the
allow
northern
tummy rub?
border
She
of
does,
Phoenix
actually.
Gate. Then take
Does.
the road
She
through
allows multiple times.
Stillwind down to the capital.
Granted, there's a point where she's done,
Hardly the quickest route,
but she does allow it up
but
to
at least
that
you won't be
point.
spotted.
She makes that point
A
very
little
well
local
known.
knowledge goes a long way. And so must you.
As long as you're like,
Move on then.
it's a lot of like just
Oh, will you be
like
going
this
too?
type of motion,
Aye.
where it's kind of like
I've been waiting
massaging,
a long
like
time to give
massages.
that fucker a
You
taste of
couldn't
his own
palm,
medicine.
you couldn't full palm
I
rub
would have
like you
missed
could a
this
dog.
for the world.
She'd kill me.
All right. We should be on our way.
She also doesn't like full palm pets. She likes massage pets. Scritches is what we call them. Dude, put the foot down. She's like got her back foot kicked up, so like when I'm trying to reach around to grab my controller, she's kicking it. It's like put that away. Go back to where you came from. Down. Down. Thanks. Appreciate it. Nice knowing you. Rosalith, the Imperial Province of Rosaria. I'm just going to move my controller up here. We have the Dalmex laying waste. They have their siege weaponry within the city walls. And their goal is to deal damage to the city in order to draw us out. So when I had a cat when I was younger, that would destroy you if you touched his tummy at all. But see, that's fair. That's what I expected from my cat. And then my cat was like, nah, family, we're cool with that. God.
Hugo and his men have been busy. They've already breached the castle's outer wall. The Imperials are holding their ground for now, but it's only a matter of time before the keep falls. Those fuckers really went to town on this place.
Yeah, they're just making a show of things.
Almost like they want to wipe it off the map.
Just a means to an end.
All this for one man? They didn't have to go so far.
If
If you keep your wits about you, I reckon you can make it up to the castle without raising the alarm. I'll sniff out any townsfolk who haven't escaped yet and send them on their way.
Be careful.
Likewise. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
One of our cats pretty much will let you do anything to him. He's an attention hog. Yeah, Gaia's kind of like that. She's got a limit, but she's kind of like that. She's pretty much okay with most things because she just wants the attention. She just wants to feel loved. Yeah, some things that she does too is if she licks my thumb, she wants me to use my now licked thumb to wipe her eyes. It's really weird, but I think it's so that she can
ready for this,
get some of the gunk out.
I know.
So I was gonna like.
It's like a nightmare.
Be mindful of it.
This was our home. Come on, Clive. We have to keep
enjoying
going.
herself down here. She's living her life. All right, let's do it. Let's get fighting. We got Torgal, we have Jill, we have ourselves, and we have a city getting destroyed around us. So yeah, the only which is good because he's a polydactyl, which extra toes with functional claws. Nice. That is good. We don't like extra death. And extra toes with extra claws is extra death. Okay, so as you can see, we have some of the Rosalithians, and they've been absolutely massacred. So these are all, if I'm correct, these are Imperials from the Empire of Sunbreak. We have some of the Knights of Sunbreak, and they've been summarily executed in the onslaught. A lot of people are laying dead around us, so it's a bit of an emotional moment for Clive because this is his home. And it's a home that's been ripped away from him, not once, but now officially twice, and this is now like the third time. So it was ripped away from him when his mother betrayed it to the Empire. It was betrayed to him when his mother took over for the Empire and started pretty much oppressing the citizenry, both with cullings for the bearers and increased taxation amongst the rest of the citizens. And now it's happening for the third time because Hugo Kupka wants to settle a blood debt that he has because we killed his lady. But that sucks. Okay, so we're going to start seeing people cast Protect now, which is stupid. I hate it, but it's a common spell in Final Fantasy, so I just gotta get over that. Hey. What it does is it makes them impenetrable to my sword. I gotta break it with abilities, and then they die really fast. Yeet. Boom! Here comes Clive to save the day! Woo. Let's do it. I can promise you the fight with Hugo Kupka is fun. Yeet. Oh boy. I think we're gonna have some... Oh yeah, they're like, please, I surrender. So there's the Imperials. Ugh, butchered. They're butchering them like animals.
Look what we have here.
Come on, let's go.
Gentlemen.
Thank you. Butchering them like animals. So we'll do the same. Done. Like I said, all in a day's work. Like lambs to the slaughter. Oh god! Now we have to kill the Republican battle hounds. Nothing makes my day better than killing the Republican battle hounds. Die, doggy. I kicked it! That's frightening. Oh no, I kicked the dog. That sucks. Yeah, goodbye. They kind of look like Dobermans almost, but they're scraggly. So they're a bit more wolf-like, but they have kind of like that Doberman pinscher color to them, and they're a little bit more on the body type. I don't like that, you know? So it's like, they're very muscular, but they're more wolfish. They're a little bit more bestial. So it makes it easy. It's just punched its dog. Yeet! Leveled up. Kill enough Republican battle hounds and you get levels. That's how you do it, boys. You want to start grinding XP, you know what to do. Find the battle hounds. Kick them. I don't condone genuine animal violence, so if you're one of those random people, yeah, I've been waiting for some guy on YouTube to say, like, please go kick dogs. You're wrong. You can only kick Republican battle hounds. Only. Yeet! Come on. Nice. Oh, he's got like no health left. Yeah, buddy. I like his tattoos. Too bad I had to murder him. Knock it open. Great stuff. Great stuff, I say. Very well. We shall continue onward. Ever onward. To the next set of Dalmics. And push. I'm good at opening gates. Unlike my D&D party, I can handle locked doors. Who said you can cast Cure? For that, you are being electrocuted to death. Hello, Commandant. You're coming with me. That was rude. Oh, we gotta get that. I want it. I want it now. Please give that to me. Gotta jump up the wall. Alright then. We're going to walk up a wee bit. Walking up the stairs. Dead dudes. Chests. The Will of Lightning. Ooh, we have acquired the Will of Lightning. What it does? Upgrades an ability. How so? Don't know. Haven't checked. We'll check later.
We take him alive.
Oh, that's gonna be really difficult. That's a very lofty goal. Very lofty goal to try to take me alive, seeing as I've now electrocuted your Commandant, stabbed one of your scimitars in the stomach twice, and then shifted over, kicked your dog, burned the other one, and then ran right back to square one. Very bold move to think that taking me alive is on the docket, buddy, since I just football tackled like I'm part of the Florida Gators. Half your entire team while on fire like I'm Evil Knievel, okay? And I'm just sitting here smacking around left and right with my little fireballs like I'm Mario. Bold move. Any visual similarities between Republican battle hounds and actual dogs is purely coincidental. We here at the Paladin's Keep in no way condone violence against real-life dogs. No real dogs were harmed in making this video, and none will ever be. Facts. Violation of this core tenet of our faith will result in immediate crusade. If your borders are not prepared for a crusade, don't get ready to be waged. Harm dogs less. By less, I mean none. Not at all.
Attack!
Less for? Therefore, I don't know. Trying to speak too fancy and formal. Oh look, we have gone from destroying dogs to destroying cats. Today's episode is sponsored by fictional animal cruelty. Man, Peter would hate this session. Whoop! Oh yes, found the Thundercat. Oh, that okay. I see what they did there. Took me a second. This is play. Okay. I mean, granted, curls are. We like curls. Curls in Final Fantasy X. They're in a lot of Final Fantasies. They're good. We like curls. Okay, we do. We really do. That being said, they made the curl a Thundercat. Have that, however you will. I think Thundercats made in Japan? If so, someone had to have been like, let's make a Thundercat.
It's building up to something.
You need to stop it. Whatever it takes.
I don't care if I take thunder damage. This dude just needs to stop electric charging. What? There we go.
Down.
Then let's make this count.
Alright, I'll tell you what, Pearl. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Football tackle. Nice. Oh no, not while charged. Remember what we do. Oh god. Break. I believe Thundercats was American. See, I wouldn't know. It was made before I was born, but I do know of it. My dad used to watch Thundercats. My sister's father watched Thundercats. They both watched G.I. Joe when it was first releasing. My sister's father was a huge fan of the original Transformers. We watched that as kids. He made us because it's awesome. So good on him. My dad made us watch G.I. Joe growing up. And I'm talking about like the OG, the cartoon, right? G.I. Joe, American hero. I remember it. I remember all of it. Got Cobra Commander, Snake Eyes, Duke. And then all the other ones that I forgot. I remember the movie that was like,
we meet at last.
They had these spores. I can't remember like what it was fully, but they had spores, and Cobra was trying to use the spores to take over the world. And yeah, it was good stuff. Cobra Commander got turned into a snake thing. I think it turned everyone into snake things.
Do you like what I've done with the place?
No, you've trashed my city, dude. What do you mean, do I like what you've done with the place? Man, you decided to... Your housewarming parties suck.
But I am sure you will prove compelling company.
The power of Christ compels you. Ah, it didn't work. Whoa! That's a big, beefy arm.
Little snowflake, I would not have you melt before your starring moment.
Yeah, Kuka definitely looks like he beats people. The original Thundercats show was animated in Japan while being produced, written, and voice acted in the States. Nice. See, that's why I imagined it was a Japanese show. Then, if it was animated in Japan, then they would have had a lot of the Japanese animation influence from that time period, which makes sense to me, at least. All right, Kupka, what do we do? What was that? That was like the chattest of. That was like they all understood. That was bro code right there. They all understood what that meant. They're like, huh. Look at that dead curl. I did that. You excited about that, buddy? Take your filthy hands off our Jill. Yeah. Except she's still got it on. That one big beefy arm. That arm's massive. That bicep easily has to be bigger than my face. He just throws her away like trash, dude. Yeah. The fight that we're about to have is glorious. It's gonna be amazing, beautiful. I'm gonna make you eat your words. Good, Torgal. Yeah, do the thing where we're like go away, and then you're like, yeah, I'll go away. No one saw the dog. Not sure how that happened.
That's just great, that is. I suppose it's up to me then.
Facts. Better figure it out. Better figure it out, Gav, because it is entirely up to you. So I'm going to kind of need you to step up a bit. Take out your little Bahamut so we can put you in your place. I have a Bahamut miniature. I mean, it's not a Final Fantasy Bahamut miniature. It's a D&D Bahamut miniature, but I could do that and grab. He doesn't have a mount, so probably like try to put him somewhere. Dude, this dude is big. This is what happens when you've been working out since the age of 2. Like, you came out of the womb with creatine in your system.
You! Bring the prisoner!
That guy is like the epitome of P90X having a conversation with CrossFit, having a conversation with the world's strongest man, who then got casted by the guy that played the Mountain in Game of Thrones. Like, all in the same character. That's just what they did. Because that dude was massive.
Lord Kupka commands your presence.
You're to bear witness to the girl's execution. Such a waste.
Ooh, slit throat. Whilst also suffering from gigantism. Yeah, buddy. Stabbed in the chest. Because we don't stab dudes in the back around here.
Gav.
Hapthor Bjornsson. Yeah, that dude's massive. That dude's a walking elephant, is what that guy is. The guy that was the actor for the Mountain in Game of Thrones, just flat out was a
I'll
tank.
have him off before you can blink.
Where's Jill?
In the courtyard.
We're headed to her. I'm telling you, this fight scene is amazing. I'm so excited for it.
The Imperials have sounded the retreat and cleared out of the castle.
Great.
The place is still swarming with Kupka's men.
That's fine. That's okay. We'll slaughter them.
I'll make my way up top and circle round the back. Quick as you like, eh?
I'm so stoked. So stoked.
Nearly forgot.
Come on. I'm ready for it. Let's do it. Want to get it going.
Hold on, Jill. I'm coming.
Hold on, Jill. We are on our way. Onward. For Jill.
I have to get to the courtyard.
I love the soundtrack of this game. When they want to get you going, like they're like, okay, we are about to ramp things up. They know how to do it so well.
Don't you let her die.
Ooh. Oh. Actually, sounds... Bro! Yeah, let me put that on. Platinum bell, okay. Platinum sword, okay. Abilities, what we got? Let's upgrade that. And, oh, so close, so close. Perfect. Alrighty. Dude, the axe on this guy. Come on. Tell me that that's not the biggest axe you've ever seen in your life. That thing is massive.
Clive, because we are fucked if you don't.
Facts. That is a big axe. No cap. There he is. We're ready. We're good. We're totally ready for this. Come on. Get it started. And mystical magical wolf powers.
Bloody wolf!
No. He's not bloody. That dude hasn't taken damage. So when Torgal goes Super Saiyan, amazing. Yeah, buddy, it's about to go down. He's clearly overcompensating for how much the roids have shrunken him. Yeah, he's big everywhere, except where it matters.
Come, Lord Rosfield. Don't tell me you tire of my entertainment.
Are you not entertained?
Yes.
That's basically what I just got from that. Hold on, that was a nice. I liked that. Riposte, the main riposte. What is that word? It stands for a meal, a sumptuous riposte. I had no idea that's a meal. So it's a Latin term that means to eat, and is originally referred to any mealtime. However, in the recent years, it has become synonymous with a meal eaten after a funeral. My vocabulary has just been enriched by this game that much further. Yeah, hungry for your death.
Much obliged.
It's gonna be game over. Come on.
Close. We're getting out of here. And Torgal, thank you.
Yeah, there we go. Good boy. Bring it on. I couldn't either. Did you know that? Yeah, I didn't know. Now you know. And whoop. Like, it took a while for me to realize that when they spelled jailer like that the way that they have his name spelled, it stands for jailer. But they don't have it spelled in the way that we would normally, like, understand jail. But it's jailer. And so I always found that interesting, that that's considered a jailer. I'm sure you pronounce it a little bit differently, but that's what it is. It eventually would get changed to jailer. Because I'm sure at one point someone was like, listen, we have a lot of really powerful words in the English language. So like, our language has gotten quite sumptuous. But this word doesn't make sense. And they're like, you know what? Sir Henry the 17th? Sir Edward the 49th? You're quite correct. Bruh, come on. Are you kidding me? I'm doing terrible at dodging anything this, like today. Just, there we go. Come on. I got slammed into a wall, and I was just getting double teamed by everyone in this game. None of that was fun. So are we going to take it out on this stone jailer? You bet your sweet cheeks we are. We did burn 2 potions doing that one.
Still breathing, are you?
Excellent. Then Lord Kupka's rewards will be ours.
I love those little armed weapons.
I thought Buddy's always came in threes.
Yeet. Uh-oh. 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 Did I kill him before it? Oh yeah, easily. We're getting him. Oh no, he was so close. I almost had him. I was hoping to kill him before the stagger came back, and then it just didn't happen. Couldn't secure. Yeet. Come on, come on. There we go. Yeah, you're not dealing with poison mist, sorry. Sir, I appear to have slaughtered all of your minions. They are no more. You might wish to fix this, rectify the problem. But if we could change the word jailer so that it sounds the way that we say it, that'd be great. Yep. Yeah, so the G-A-O-R, or sorry, the G-A-O-L-E-R spelling of jailer versus our spelling of jailer, or at least my spelling of jailer. So jailer with a J-A-I is the American U.S. English version, while the G-A-O-L-E-R is predominantly the British English, which is UK, Australia, and New Zealand
Go on.
version of the word. I don't know if it's still modernly used like that today.
But be careful.
So apparently, there is still some indications that some countries, such as the US, UK, India, and the Philippines, use the G spelling of it. There's a preference for jailer, though, pretty much across the board. So it looks like it is a very anachronistic. The G spelling of it is out of date. But there are still some countries that have it put into some form of writing. But it originated in the more British side of things.
I promise you, Sid.
Very.
They'll die by my
How
hand.
great, how swell. Our first order of business after American independence, take the U's out of almost anything. For our first job, after declaring American independence, rewrite the language. The language is wrong, and we are winners.
You're late. Trouble on the way.
Color to color, honor to honor, favors to favor.
How gratifying.
And then, once we're done with that, what we are going to do is we're going to take every single type of word that would normally start with an F sound, or any word that needs an F sound, and we're going to replace it.
Of Rosaria.
With what?
A realm
With a GH. A GH is what we're going to do. We're going to do it as a GH. Yes, and chips are fries. Why? Because they're not potato chips. Potato chips are potato chips. These are French fries, because we fried them.
Truly,
I don't know where French got put into it. I wonder why they have that name. Is it like an insult? Dude, you just broke my throne! Why are French fries called French fries? It is a dish discovered by American soldiers in Belgium. And since the dominant language of Belgium is French, they called them French fries. That is the most American thing I've heard.
Imagine my disappointment.
That's 100% how that happened. There's no way that didn't.
And my relief to learn that you had taken up his thrice damned name.
That is quite unfortunate. Yeah, there's your box with a head in it.
Your master slew Benedict
Like,
Harmon and
we call French fries French fries because the language of the Belgian people at the time was French. We could have called them Belgian fries. Like, we had Belgian waffles. We could have called them Belgian fries.
The only
By all technicality, they should be renamed.
My own. Sid did everything.
But some dude named John and his retinue of Tommies, Matthews, Marks,
it was me all along, Hugo.
Roberts, and Edwards decided they speak French, so we're calling it French fries. And then they grabbed their Tommy guns and fought off. It was World War I, so they fought off, what, the Germans still? I think that was, yeah. Actually, did we get involved with fighting Germany in World War I? I can't remember, probably. I know we were heavily involved in World War II.
Then I am fortunate indeed. I had thought the most I could wish for was to take the life of one.
We fought Austria-Hungary.
Just as he did to me.
That's who we fought. We fought one of Germany's allies.
I was wrong. And I shall have my revenge.
Oh, he's priming.
We shared a dream. I would be the king of the world.
See, that was your problem.
She would be my queen. And together, we would rule like the gods we are. But you crushed that dream, ground it into dust. I'll tear you apart with my hands.
I love it.
What have you? How many people have you killed? How many dreams have you crushed?
Not enough.
You're not the only one who's seen their world fall apart around them.
Uh-oh. It's the clash of who has the edgiest background. Oh no.
No pity.
Oh no.
No mercy.
Yeah. No, my background's scarier. My background's worse. Oh, they shout now died at the same time. We gotta get our dodging. Oh, man.
What becomes of those who dare
Come on.
to cross me?
Bruh.
I'll kill you.
Uh-oh.
Waken wings.
Uh-oh.
To me, flames. Fire and flame. Let's try.
There we go. Doesn't work. Do the magic. Nice. 30, almost 35,000. It's not bad. Uh-oh. Yes, because my sword is not shattering under the weight of his stone fists.
You will die by my hand.
Because that makes sense.
My hatred for
His
you is
godlike
unending.
rock
Yield me.
fist
Let this palace be your
didn't break
grave.
my blade. That's how you know that we are stronger than rock. Rock does not beat scissors because it can't beat my sword.
Oh shit.
I will not make that argument for the rest of my life. There's no way rock beats scissors. Otherwise, Hugo Duca would have beat Clive Rosfield in Final Fantasy 16. Boom! Get wrecked, buddy. Come on. It's just like, I just like how occasionally there's this like ballerina style, just like this beautiful, open, like kind of triumphant, but like not. Why is he so creepy? He's a psychopath.
The world has chosen.
What? Who has it? Oh, come on, bruh. You think you're cool? Oh, that's fair. Bro, what?
The earth will always be my domain.
Nice. Strip mine, back up. Get him. Get him again. Nice. That really sucks to be you. Nice try. Come on. Right, back up. 5, 6. No, no, go away. No, come on. Oh, God, we were good. We were good. We were not good. No. You've got no chance unless you go full Bahamut. But then he got me. LOL. That's rough. That's rough. Yeah, at least we're only this far. Right there. Oh no. Uh-oh. Probably the wrong move. Oh no, guard break. Football tackle. Boom, get right. I don't think you can get outside that last attack. Yeah, I think the issue was I tried diving in it right as it was getting casted. Probably shouldn't have tried to Phoenix shift into it, but we were risking it for the biscuit. I was hoping there was like, I dodged it so like it couldn't hurt me, and the game said that's not how this works. I said that's kind of fair, but like not. I don't know. We figured it out. By that I mean we died. So we figured it out the hard way. Not the way I would have wanted. How rude. Wipes. Bro, can you break? Break. Oh my god. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, I learned from this. Alright, now we go in. Alright, we're good. We got it this time. Yeah, this move's disgusting. Oh no! We got the parry, boys. Probably not the right move. Earthen Fist. Nope. Okay, and yeah, you got it. Oh, you're so close. Get right. Tackle him. Bruh. Yeah, we use a health potion there. Done. Buddy. Alright, so we got some spoils here. Good experience. Got a good buddy. That's not bad. An earth shard. Fair. Nothing says I've just whooped your ass like my body posture being slightly less fatigued than yours. Ow. That probably hurt, because this dude's massive. And off. Clean off. Those hands, gone. Those hands are done. Do you see that? Separation right at the wrist. How about separation between fist and wrist? How about that, buddy? Take that. He just hit you with steel. Just on the side, just laying there. Look at him. Look at those puny little hands, just chilling. Yeah, I get right, buddy. You and your stupid little hands. Whoa! You didn't have to take it out on my mother. Good luck not being. Yeah, you won't be able to. But we are taking Titan from him. We're stealing a bit of his powers. I mean, we're not stealing Titan fully, but we're doing what we did to Benedicta, where we take like a bit of it. Damn, that's how you know he's all wrist. Look at that. Bloody stumps are causing an earthquake. His hands are shaking. His hands are like they're moving with the vibrations of the ground because they're hands. And they're just, you know, not attached to the wrist. That's hilarious. I find that funny. I imagine that someone would bleed out from that pretty quickly. Like, you have to get that cauterized.
There.
Whoa.
You mustn't get yourself worked up.
Wait!
Yo.
Another time, Mythos.
Ah, Ultima. Got it. Enough said. Dang. Dang, Ultima just showed up and said, yeah, I gotta bring my pet home. Sorry. Sorry, Hugo Kupka can't play anymore. You'll have to schedule another play date with him. Dead. Mauled. Oh, you hear the wet crunch.
Is that all of
And you
them?
see the bloody bits in his mouth? They did a really good job with this game.
Well, Luda scum. Who the fuck invited them?
All the Waluters were here. Oh, that's fair.
Today? Where did you learn to do that, Torgal? Not telling, eh? Suit yourself.
Gav, you acted like that was going to be an answer. Like, you...
Right, sorry.
Torgal, could you tell me where you've acquired this new strength of yours? This power is far beyond anything I've seen. Dog goes, woof! Fine then, keep your secrets. He's a wolf? What do you mean? He can't answer that question. It's not like he's going to show up tomorrow and be like, well, you see here, Gav. I imagine Torgal would be like, Gav. Just like Clive talks. I have found it. Here, I acquired this new power from within. And this is how I'm using it. No, he's just woof.
If it hadn't been for my gift, I would have finished him.
True.
I'm just glad you got out of there alive.
Slight yard.
When did the Royalists arrive?
Right after you went inside.
I hate how it's...
Shot of Titans, lot.
I hate how it is 7:31 p.m. my time, and it's showing to be 106 degrees outside.
So, what? You think they came here to save him?
I hate that. With a burning passion. Excuse the pun.
Racking our brains, that bastard's getting further away. So what do we do?
We go back to the hideaway. Not too tired to think. As are you, by the looks of it. And after what Jill's been through. Let's worry about Kupka later, shall we?
Aye. Alright. It'll give us a chance to solve the riddle of your magic mud, too. Hey, how you feeling?
My 101 heat index was worse, though. We got humid facts. Okay, you win. I have a dry heat. I got a dry heat. 101 with humidity? Nope. Not doing that. I couldn't do 80 with humidity. I couldn't do 101 with humidity. That's terrible. That's awful. That's quite literally awful. I couldn't think of anything worse than that. 102 with humidity. Oh no. You wanna know what's worse than 102 with humidity? What? Hell? No. 103 with humidity. Okay. And we've done it. We have beaten Hugo Kupka. He's not dead, so we are going to have to hunt him down. Get some more. But we can rest assured that he is going to be somewhere in Dhalmekia. So that is our next destination, is to get ready to head into the Southlands.
Just look at the state of you. You're more of a wreck than this place.
Yo.
Is this what you call taking better care of yourself?
Yes.
No
Yes,
more
it is.
excuses, your ladyship. I order you to rest.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine.
Fact, start sweating at 8 a.m. just walking outside. Yeah, it just sounds terrible. I mean, like, we sweat pretty quickly. Like, don't get me wrong. But it's not humidity sweat. It's literally like I'm hot and it's hot outside sweat. There's a difference between the humidity sweat and the swampiness of it. And like, whew, man, it's really hot outside. Like, I need some water.
And what the hell were those wireless doing there?
I was wondering about that all the way home.
Otto may have heard something. I'll talk to him.
And I'll talk to Tomes.
The lawsman. About what?
Oh, finding Hugo Kuka. What are you talking about? Oh, he's going to talk about
If any four-legged
Portal.
friends ever done that before, I'm betting Tomes will have read about it.
Yeah, Harpocrates is going to be back and be like, long ago, there was some band of wolves in the Northlands who could transform into spiritual wolves.
Let me know if you learn
That's why the
anything.
gold bond's in the truck.
Will do.
Facts.
And you do
That
the
is
same,
factual.
eh?
Would you do the same for me?
Jill,
No.
listen to Taya.
It's like
I will.
the gold bond in your truck when it's, 8 o'clock and you're sweating like terrible. Just.
Art thou feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
And you have to be the kind of guy to be like, yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. The power of Earth. Clive has claimed a portion of the Icon Titan's essence. Attuning with Titan not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magical spells, but also allows us to access several new iconic abilities, such as Wind Up, and many others. So we are going to go ahead and equip that, because we don't like Garuda. Garuda's bad. Garuda's gross. We don't like Garuda. Let's go ahead and get rid of Garuda. Bye, Garuda. Nice knowing you. We're going to get Titan equipped, but we are going to leave Will of the Wikes and Ignition, because we mastered them, and that was the point of us mastering them, is so that we can continue to use them on stream. It's going to be really unfortunate, because I do really like the Titan abilities. I used the combination of Phoenix, Rama, and Titan throughout my entire playthrough, and so it's a little bit weird for me to not do that. But that is the point of what we're doing. Garuda's trash. Yeah, facts. Stupid bird. Dummy. View the hunt board. We have one hunt, the Muddy Murder. The Muddy Murder in Hawkscry Cliff of Rosaria. We do have a few more things from Vivian about the state of the realm and some of the
What is it that you wish to know?
grand cast that we've kind of unlocked. So we do know, obviously, here that we've created very antagonistic relationships, not just with Hugo Kupka and Jill, but also between the two of us. We battled, we chopped his hands off, we've absorbed his power. Awesome. And then this dude, the Royal Knight Lord Commander, came and saved him. He is the Royal Knight Commander for the Waluders. Those dang Waluders. We don't like them. Cool. And then the situation map, obviously we know that while the Kingdom of Walud decided they wanted to head up into Roslith to intervene in the invasion, that the Men of the Rock, the private army of Lord Kupka, had to back off. The Siege of Rosaria obviously happened. We don't like it, but it occurred. And the Crystalline Dominion still engaged in a war between the Dalmex and the Imperial Army, so they're still fighting, but they're in an impasse. So this realm right here, there's this small region of land. This is a neutral zone. It acted as its own country. So you have the country of Walud, Waloed, sorry. You had the Holy Empire of Sombrake. You had Rosaria. You had Dhalmekia, and then the Iron Kingdom. The rest of these blackened lands are completely taken out by the Blight. So you have the Northern Territories. You have Drake's Eye, for example. Those have all been taken out, and these other southern islands just completely gone. This functioned with the Crystalline Orthodoxy, with Drake's Tail as a neutral place, and it's no longer. It's now ravaged by war. Sucks to suck. Probably, I'm just saying this, probably shouldn't have positioned yourself between two people at war. I imagine that if you lived in a city in which the city is your country, because the size of the country is just slightly past the borders of your city, that you should probably do everything within your power to push heavily for the geopolitical realm to be at peace. If you're not the guy that's actively like, guys, let's not fight it out, because if you do, I'm afraid we're gonna lose our country. It's like you've one city. It's like, that's my point, and it's a good one. Like, I don't want to. If I lose it, we're done. Homecoming. We have a letter from Jill. I apologize for what happened at Rosalith. I fear what might have been had not you, Gav, and Dordal fought so fiercely. Once again, you were there when I needed you most, and for that, I shall forever be grateful. Seeing the city I had once come to know as my home reduced to flame and rubble has left me with such sadness in my heart, but the time for looking back is beyond us. We must focus on the here and now. Our memories will be waiting for us when this is all through. Jill. How sweet. How sweet. Okay, let's go to, before we talk with Otto. Let's talk with our forgeman. Yes, Drake Slayer's belt. Equip. Gelatinous mass. We get that from the bloody murder hunt. That's what gives us the gelatinous mass. So we're close to getting another set of bracers, yeah, because we just got the Drake Slayer belt. So the Drake Slayer bracers or bands or whatever they're called, I don't know. They're for my wrists. Hello, Otto. Hello, Otto.
Is now a good time?
No.
It's not bad.
Okay, kind of.
How's Jill doing?
Oh, she's been better. Ty is making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's did what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the Ghostbreakers and their other friends
Is
in
it
the
just me or does the
west,
hideaway
asking them to keep
appear to
their
be
eyes
ship-like?
peeled
It
for
does.
anything
It does
unusual.
appear to be ship-like.
No leads yet.
It's not just
It's only
you.
a matter of time.
They found it in the middle of a lake. That's not on the map.
There he is. All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world.
Hello, hello, hello.
Mid. When did you get back?
It'd be funny if her name wasn't Mid, and he just looks over and goes,
Your studies.
Mid.
Adjourned.
And then just turns away.
Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvassing, not roaring about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next.
And it was Sid's hideaway.
Concentrating with all of that.
All right, you win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't
Just
just
goes
expect
mid.
me to...
Please, oblige her.
Yo, Vivian, how about no?
While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty alto?
Ooh.
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears.
Uh-oh.
As ever, your
They know each
exuberance is
other.
a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well,
Sorry about
glad
that.
you heard the professor.
I wasn't prepared for my
So,
headset to hit
I'll
this,
leave you the
but
story when you're done.
imagine.
Hold on.
I'll just take that as a compliment. It's like, that was kind of very backhanded of a compliment.
Breath
but
of
we'll
fresh
take it.
air.
Bloody Tempest.
Bloody Tempest, more like.
Mid's not even that bad. Like, come on.
Boy, Otto, you got my guilt. What you on about?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying.
Oh no. They were like, I'm out of here. You see that? It's just like, yes. Mid said that you're paying for it, and then we just go, I'm not staying here for this. I'm not gonna stay. He heard Mid said you were paying for it, and Clive said, and on that note, I'm leaving. Hello, Mid.
You took your time.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about it. Then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me. That one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well, well, well. If Sid could see you now. All right. I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
I wonder what Mid's short for.
I knew you'd say yes.
She's got to have a longer name
I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
Mid.
For me?
Who else?
Otherwise, Sid did a bad job naming her.
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need, and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
Okay, get into work. Might as well get right to it. I think we got to talk with Blackthorn.
Materials and tools.
Yeah, Blackthorn and Karen.
It's Karen and Blackthorn.
Yes, the sound of leather. Hop and a skip. Hop and a skip.
The little ones have been up to their own trick.
The littens. The little ones. The littens. The little ones. The little ones. The little ones. The little ones. The little ones.
I was wondering where
Yeah,
you
just like
got
that.
to.
The little ones. You
Miss
kind of say
that
like
from
little
Canva.
ones.
Have you seen her?
Just now.
Okay, I'm stealing that for D&D. Little
She's
ones.
planning to set up a workshop
the
in the
little
stores and ask me to
where
buy
the
some
little ones
materials.
go?
Here's
The
list.
what? The little ones. The children. Sure, I'm gonna have to get that one narrowed down. Huh. Words. One of the
Think you
worst
can
parts
find
about being a
everything on
dungeon
there.
master, but being like a very long practicing dungeon master, is you tend to talk to yourself quite a
Won't be
bit
much of a trader if
because
I
you're like
couldn't.
trying to play around with voices and like figure out accents and stuff.
As for payment,
And like if that's what you do, there's some
100
DMs that don't do that.
times
That's
over
what
by
you
what
know.
Bill's
I
done for
don't think
us.
that that's fine, but
If it
it's
weren't
fine
for
that they
her
do that.
filters, we'd have naught to drink but
But-
light water, and that would have drained the life out
I'll be
of
like
us
making
long
mac and
ago.
cheese,
indeed it would.
and I'll be like,
I'll send you
"Howdy,
stuff on to
it's
me
a
when it
pleasure to
comes
meet
in.
you."
Thank you.
My wife be like, "Are you talking to me?" No, I'm not. I'm talking to myself. Thanks for asking. Now I look
What
crazy.
can I do for you?
Ask about Mid. It is irrepressible. Or sorry, is irrepressible the word? That girl doesn't let anything get her down. That's for certain.
Quite the
Opposite,
opposite.
in fact. She's got a way of making every bugger else get up and dance to her
Like
tune.
father,
Like
like
father,
daughter.
like daughter, eh? I'd say it ran in the blood if I didn't know better. Can't wait to see what kind of queer contraption she comes up with for next, so long as she doesn't try and rope me into building it for her. Alright, we'll browse Karen's
Coin
tool.
purse weighing you down.
Twitch, if you try to cancel me, I'm gonna fight you. That was legitimate English. Darn it.
It's better I'll be here.
Done. Can I talk to Goots? What's up, Goots?
I can't wait to see what Mid's going to build us this
I forgot I hate Goots.
Blackthorn,
What does it look like?
I have a commission for you.
Looks
From
like you're
Mid.
really busy.
She requires
Ask
certain
you
tools.
things anyways. Sorry, not sorry. Figure it out. Here's the stuff. You'd be like, yeah.
You think you can make them?
No, not at all.
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship?
Bruh.
I'll see what I can do.
Imagine when they're like, hey, so listen. Sid in Final Fantasy, always a dude.
And Mid's.
Final Fantasy 15, they're like, okay, we'll make a Sid that's a girl, but there's still a dude Sid. And so dude Sid's old and not really the Sid, but he's Sid. And then there's Cindy, which is the girl Sid. And then in this game, they're like, well, we're going to make Sid, but we're going to make Sid kind of twofold. Because there's Sid the person, and then there's the ideal that is Sid. And Sid the outlaw is like this persona that the world knows of. But Sid's daughter is going to be the airship stuff. And like, what are we going to name her? Mid. Like, Mid? Like, yeah, for Maiden Sid. Mid. That'd be, okay, if that's like actually what it is, I'm gonna be quite upset. It's like, what is it? Maiden Sid. Mid-adult. Please no. Please tell me that's not the name. I'm just looking at Midadol. Her name's basically Midol. Like, come on. Oh no. So what are we gonna name her? Midadol. Mid for short. Midadol Telemon, daughter of Sid, student of engineering at the University of Canver. From a young age, Mid showed the same passion for invention as her father and an even greater aptitude. She is as well versed in the secrets of modern and fallen technology as any scholar in the twins and means to put that knowledge to use in service of the Hideaway. Well, thank you, Sidolphus Telemon, leader of the Hideaway, but he is dead. My thought, too. The dude's name is Midol. Which kind of makes sense because nothing gets her down.
And she
is kind of naturally optimistic. And while Midol doesn't technically do that, it does alleviate one of the most routinely stressful and painful moments of the female experience, providing a bit of reprieve, if you will, some respite from some consistent natural tribulations that one faces due to one's nature.
You know, the one over at Martha's Rest.
Bernard.
Was it?
Bernard? Bruh, are you kidding me right now? Bernard. It's Bernard. The dude goes, yeah, Bernard. You ever talk to Bernard? Hey, dude, you want to go talk to Bernard? No. No, I don't. I want to talk to Bernard. I gotta go talk to Bernard. I gotta want this rest. Go talk to Bernard. Okay, first though, Blackthorn's got a sword that I totally forgot to just go get, so I'm gonna go do that. We'll go talk to Bernard. We'll probably end it probably after finishing up this quest. So I think we just gotta talk to Bernard. And then we come back to Mid. We're like, hey man, we did it. We talked to Bernard. And that might be good for us for today. We'll see. Okay, we're gonna go to Blackthorn. Is there anything on that we could raid? I haven't raided in a while, and no, of course not. Of course there's no one on that I know of. It's all just the other channels that I watch occasionally. Thanks, Twitch. Ask about the Forge.
What do you want?
And we are going to create Grindstone.
Not bad.
We are going to equip it. We have Grindstone. Grindstone, the quote for it is, and when he lifted his fists beneath them, was found naught but dust in Economicy, Book of Borrows 730. From heaven on high, far did his bolt fall for to deliver justice. Economicy, the Book of Levin, Flame Tongue, the Book of Bryn. I like how they have a text, a religious text for each of the icon.
What do you need? Summer storm, that one.
Rolls. I need to re-ask her. I need to reread this. Re-ask him. Summerstorm, that one. Rolls in when you least expect it, soaking you to your skin and leaving you wringing your breeches. Your breeches. It should be breeches, but it's spelled like breeches. Just like her old man. Keeps us on our toes, though. Cool.
I'll
Awesome.
make the stuff she needs.
Just give me a bit of time to work it all out. Yeah, we'll do. did. I didn't need that. I didn't need that dialogue. I already confirmed with you to make this up for Mitt. I didn't need you to confirm. There was no additional confirmation that was needed from you, so it was quite not needed. Thanks. Appreciate it. Love the help. Love the assistance. Thank you for your dedicated support, but not necessary. That being said, up to Martha's Rest. Hello. Door. Hello, Martha. How you doing?
Clive, what brings you to the Rest?
Bernard.
Home finds itself
Bernard.
in need of an extra carpenter.
I need Bernard.
I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Yeah, well, I'm not borrowing Bernard like that. I need him
Went
professionally.
up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look from there then.
Oh, there's a big fight up at Cressida. And I think this is a good spot to pick it up next week, because then we can get right into the action. So, or not next week. Saturday. The morning. So we can pick this up here. So this is a good place to save it. So we're going to do so. Save. Boom. Bolts from the blue. As you can see, I am playing the game on Final Fantasy difficulty. It's like super hard. It's not fun. I've died a lot. Radio. Yeah, and that's where we're going to end it for today. So it's been fun. I'm going to check just one last time, make sure there's no one on there. No, there's no rating. And that's fine. We'll take it that way. So we'll be back Sunday, as always. It's been a pleasure. Astronaut, thank you so much for the consistent support. Appreciate you, as always. Love your presence. Love the communication. Love the hangs. Love the vibes. Thank you so much for always staying and having some good time here. Later, Pally. Have a good one. You have a greater one. So I hope you have a great night. Hope you have a great day tomorrow. Hope things are nice and smooth. And if you need Gold Bond, that you have it on hand. We'll see you around whenever you're back. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. If you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and make sure you subscribe to the channel, because I want you to. Turn on those notification bells. If you're watching live and you're not doing that already, like, help me out. Let's go. Let's send some follows. Let's get all the good stuff going on. We're trying to build a Crusader host. You can see the number right here. It's still here. It's been here. Do it. We'll see you around. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night, and stay safe.